All right, everybody, welcome to NorCal Sports Network. And this is the same hat that Brock Purdy's dad wears. Chat loves it when Marty Lurie comes on.
Anytime you lose a game this time of year, when you can't go backwards, it's a problem.
Oh, baby. Welcome on into NorCal Sports Network. The New York Yankees are back in the World Series. First time since 2009. And who did it? They're stars. And tonight it was Juan Soto with the big 3-run homer in the top of the 10th after Giancarlo Stanton tied it up earlier. It looked like Cleveland might win this game and take it to game 6 in New York, but no, the New York Stars showed up in a star-studded lineup. It was Soto and Judge and Stanton all coming through all series long, and the strength of the Cleveland Guardians was put down. Their bullpen was put down by this Yankee bashers. This is a new murderer's row here we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton. My goodness, what a threesome that is. And if they face the Dodgers against Ohtani and Betts and Freeman, this is going to be 6 of the, Stanton's not the biggest star, but he's playing like a star right now in the playoffs. But my goodness, what a ball player Juan Soto is. And as producer Ryan says, the Giants need to pay Soto whatever he wants. I've heard it said, even producer Ryan said, they should just give Juan Soto, when they negotiate with him, just give him a check and say, fill it in. That's how you might have to get Juan Soto. My goodness, is he a difference maker? What an unbelievable clutch performance. But Jesus M says Soto ain't going to San Francisco. I don't think so either. I think the only way they can get him is if they did hand him a blank check and said, fill it in. But what a performance, guys. And I just want to thank everybody for joining tonight. This show is brought to you by Chapman Law Group. Chapman Law Group out of Marin. Give them a call if you have any legal needs. They're located, like I said, in Marin, 415-613-9483. Any law needs you have, anything you need an attorney for, give Chapman Law Group a call. They will help you out. We want to thank them for sponsoring NorCal Sports Network. All right, guys. Man, I love the look of this Yankee hat. I really do. It's a clean hat, and it is a beauty. But the Yankees are back. Turd Ferguson says, sadly, Soto alone wouldn't fix the Giants. I think you're right, Turd. I think the Giants have much bigger problems. You saw what the Yankees did. Look, let me just tell you, you need a couple of stars. And look at the Yankees last year, okay? You had Aaron Judge and you had Stanton, and they basically were the San Francisco Giants offense. When Judge went down, the Yankees were not very good at all. And so you need a couple of stars. I mean, I don't think the Yankees let Soto get away. Do you? I mean, he's the perfect second place hitter, Judge behind him. Unbelievable. Hey, Joe Bertolucci in the house. He says yes, but that would be a good start. It would be. Good to see you, Joe. Mark Graves. F the Dodgers. Let's go Mets, right? Now we can all just hope for a New York World Series, right? New York. So, but what a great, I mean, the series was 4-1, but all these games in Cleveland Cleveland had a shot to win all three. I mean, they were known for defense, right? And their defense let them down. The defense completely let them down. I mean, what was Rocchio doing? Trying to turn the double play. Just get the out, catch the ball, get one out. That brought Soto up. You would have had a chance to win it in the bottom of the 10th because leadoff hitter, who was that? Volpe? Volpe was the leadoff hitter for the Yankees, and you would have had a chance to, come bring your team up to bat because he would have made the third out. You wouldn't have had to face Soto. I'm sorry, it wasn't Volpe. It was Gleyber Torres. Volpe's been moved all the way down to near the bottom of the order, 6th, 7th in there, but it was Gleyber Torres that made the last out. By the way, Gleyber Torres is a free agent. Giants fans, would you be interested in Torres? I checked him out. He's got a K rate of about 20% himself. Not sure if that improves the Giants. Giants need a lot. Watching the playoffs has told me one thing. Giants are years behind the pack. They do not have the type of players that these teams have. I mean, the stars are showing up. Major League Baseball is showing that you got to have some stars. You got to have some stars to play against these teams. It is remarkable what it's a 15-year drought for the New York Yankees. 2009 when they had A-Rod. That was their last World Series, and they were able to win that, I believe. I think, who'd they beat? They beat Florida? No, who did they beat? Phillies? Yeah, they beat the Phillies, 2009. So, guys, big day in sports, though. I mean, and we got a big day tomorrow. I mean, Cal loses again in football, 24-23, up 23-10, and they blow it. And they've lost 4 straight games by a total of 9 points. 9 points, 4 games. That's just over 2 points a game. At choking, the field goal kicker choked. If the Cal Bears had a decent field goal kicker, they'd be 7-0 and ranked in the top 10, believe it or not. Patek Like the Beam says, can I read his previous comment? Let's see, Dan, have you got to go to the fall league yet? I was going to go today, but I was not able to make it. I had a commitment. I had to be somewhere at 5:30. The Giants players were playing at 5:30 or at 3:30 today. And so I'm not sure if Eldridge even got in the game. Let me look up. I'll try and look that up, but I will be going to a game. I'm going to try and get to a game next week. So I will definitely try to get out there next week, get some videos, and hopefully. So, yeah, you know what? I didn't even get – I was gone a lot tonight, so I didn't get the chance to see the Stanford game, Patek. How did that game turn out? I'm taking it they beat SMU. Let me look here at the college football scoreboard. Let's see. In the ACC, what do we got here? Hold on. I got my calendar messed up. Hold on. I don't know what happened. My calendar got all screwed up. Sorry. Oh, what happened? NCAA football, week 8, ACC. Hold on. Oh, SMU whipped Stanford. Wow. 40-10. Wow. But Texas took a drubbing tonight against Georgia. Georgia's defense is unbelievable. But we'll get back to that later. But let's get this baseball Yankees. We'll all become Yankee fans if they're playing the Dodgers, right? Yeah, I mean, Yankees Mets would be my choice at this point because obviously I don't want to see the Dodgers in there. And then if there was Mets Yankees, I would be pulling for the underdog Mets. What do you guys think if it is Yankees Dodgers? Who's going to be the favorite? That would be something to watch. I would think the Yankees would have a little bit of an inside track because of the pitching they could line up. Dodgers only go 3 deep. Yankees have 4 starters. I mean, you could go game 1, Garrett Cole. Game 2, you've got Rodon. You got Clark Schmidt. You got Lucas Gill, or however you say it. I would think the Yankees would be able to, but we'll see. I mean, Judge and Soto are beast, and Stanton right now playing out of his mind. This we'll see, but Yankees win it tonight. The Guardians got to be killing themselves. They got to be believing. Let me move over here, get a little more hats in the background. The Guardians got to be thinking, man, we should have definitely be down, minimum 3-2, but we probably should be up 3-2. But they lost the series 4-1. Their bullpen, the best in baseball, imploded. Completely imploded. But give credit to the Yankees bats. Yankees made them throw pitch after pitch after pitch. Even tonight. Good thing I didn't go today, Mark. Thanks for the update there. Mark Graves says, looks like Eldridge did not play today. And hold on here. My chat button got all wiped out. Where'd it go? Okay. Looks like Eldridge did not play today. Scottsdale lost at a surprise 8-2. Okay. Very interesting. So we'll see how this goes out. I mean, Sunday's game tomorrow. I mean, it's a big day in sports tomorrow. We've got Niners Chiefs at 1:00. And then after Niners Chiefs, you've got game 6 happening tomorrow night at 5:08 between the Dodgers and the Mets. Again, that's at 5:08. And then you've also got Sunday night football tomorrow night. But who's that playing? Oh, Jets Steelers. Like, who cares? Jets Steelers. Let's see how maybe want to check in and see how Rodgers and Devontae Adams connect, but we'll see how that goes. But I am looking forward to tomorrow for sure with the Yankees. I mean, with the Chiefs, 49ers. And but this baseball playoffs has been very exciting. You got to really if you don't like playoff baseball, then you must hate baseball altogether, because this was has been fun. Some dramatics as always in baseball, but wow, the stars have shown up for the Yankees and the Dodgers, and even the Mets in the playoffs. Lindor showed up. Pete Alonso's shown up. I mean, Alonso basically won game 3 against Milwaukee in Milwaukee, down 2-0 in the 9th inning. He hits a 3-run homer.
They're down 3-1 on Friday against the Dodgers, and Alonso hits a 3-run homer in the first inning to make it 3-0 to set the table and get the crowd into it. Yes. Pitek says, how about getting Pete Alonso? Hey, go get Alonso and Soto. How's that? I don't think the Giants land anybody, to be honest. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they see the need for a star and that they cannot continue to compete without stars. And there's nothing on the horizon for this team going forward with star players coming except Bryce Eldridge. So I don't see the Giants really doing much of anything in the near future. The 25 season, I think, will be a lot like 24, unfortunately. And, but we'll see. We're going to know we'll probably know who the Giants general manager is within the next week to 2 weeks at the most. Right after the World Series, the GM meetings, there's some preliminary GM meetings in early November. So we'll see. There's not a lot of great free agents. I mean, Willy Adames would be good, but I looked at his strikeout rate, and it's fine, but it's at 25%. It's fine if you got some contact hitters on the Giants, but everybody on the Giants strikes out over 20%. So Willy Adames doesn't really solve the problem unless you get some contact hitters. This is why I'd like to see Luis Matos play, because Matos only strikes out 10 to 12% of the time, like Jung-Hoo Lee. They need a couple more guys like that. So I'm feeling like this is going to be I'm not looking forward to the offseason, let's say. I think the Giants may be in difficulty even trying to go out and get a Willy Adames, because what I'm hearing is the Dodgers are going to want Willy Adames. There's no, and the crazy thing about baseball is there's no hard cap. So, Dodgers pay a little extra tax. Who cares? They pack the stadium in. They average 50,000 fans a night. They draw 4 million fans, and they're selling all kinds of jerseys with Ohtani and Betts and Freeman. And they just, and they got Teoscar Hernandez and Max Muncy and Will Smith. I mean, anybody thinks the Giants can compete with that, you're smoking something that's pretty funny, I think. So this is going to be, and the Diamondbacks will be better next year because they were disappointed they didn't get it done. Their owner was very unhappy with what's the pitcher's name? Jordan Montgomery. And the Padres losing the Dodgers, sour taste. I don't see how the Giants compete with those three. I think it's going to be, Dodgers, Padres, Diamondbacks again. And eventually I think I could see the Rockies passing the Giants. It'll all depend on what happens this offseason. Giants need to make some bold moves. Otherwise, it's going to be like the Buster excitement will wear off. So we'll see. We'll give him a fair shot. We'll see what he does. But not holding my breath. Not holding my breath. So we shall see. But yeah, Jesus, I don't know why they threw him a fastball. He was timing those pitches up, fouling them off. And then, it was like Mark Graves said, he kind of could see it coming, a home run coming. So we'll see what what this team ends up looking like. Oh, there we go. Rockies are cutting payroll. So fourth place is still ours. There we go. Giants got a lock on that. Dan, what do you think of a Stephen Kwan and Kim for a trade quick tip lineup with Lee? I like Stephen Kwan. I don't know if Cleveland wants to get rid of him. I don't know what Cleveland would want. Maybe they want pitching. Maybe they'd want a Harrison or something like that. Stephen Kwan would be good. Set the table, be a contact guy. I was thinking about putting my lineup out, and I haven't done the number crunches yet of what I would like to see as a team put together, but I'm kind of thinking right now, if I was to say what the Giants basically have, okay, with what the Giants have currently in their system. Hey, Lou, okay, let me hold on a second here. I didn't know if Lou was available. I'm going to send Lou the link to come on in if he wants to come on in and join me. Lou, give me 1 minute here to email you the link. And Cal Bears offense does go stagnant. Sure does. All right. Copied. And here we go. Hold on 1 sec here. All right, Lou, I just sent you the link. If you want to come on in and join me, won't be too long of a night. Just do a little bit of more wrap up, but I think I want to talk a little bit about the Giants going forward here. I really think this hold on, I got to get my email straightened out. Okay. If I was to put this Giants lineup together right now, just for what they have, I think I would go leading off Jung-Hoo Lee, center field, batting second. You got to have somebody that can hit probably Matos. I like him in the fifth spot, but I think because he hits the ball. But I'll go Matos batting second. In left field, third, I'm going Ramos. In right field, fourth. You know what? This is going to surprise you here with my fourth pick. I'm going to go Marco Luciano at first base. We bring in Lou. There he is. Hey, Lou.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I was just doing a little Giants lineup for next year.
I've been listening a little bit.
What do you think of Rhys Hoskins? Oh, wait, this one. Oops, not that one. Hold on. Let me get that one off there, and we'll put that down there. Okay. Rhys Hoskins, I would like to give Luciano's only like 22, 23 years old. I'm not giving up on a young hitter yet. I want to see what he can do. Put him in the lineup, let him play, and put him at first base. He's batting fourth. Fifth, I'm going to go, man, they don't have much. They don't have much. But I am going to go fifth. How's this? I'm going to put Tyler Fitzgerald at second base. 6th, I'll go with Matt Chapman at third base. I don't like him higher than that. 7th, I'm going Bailey catching. 8th, I'm going to put Casey Schmidt at shortstop. And 9th, what are we missing? What am I missing? I did first Jung-Hoo Lee, 2nd Matos, 3rd Ramos, 4th Luciano at first, 5th Fitzgerald.
Ramos.
At 6th. I got Ramos at 3rd. 6th, I got Chapman at third base. 7th, Bailey catching. 8th, Schmidt. What position am I missing?
Yes.
No, I got Ramos 3rd. What the heck? How am I missing a position? Let me do this again. Lee 1, Matos 2, Ramos 3, Luciano 4, Fitzgerald 5, Chapman 6, Bailey 7, Schmidt 8. Oh, DH.
Yeah.
I'm going through all the positions to forget. DH. Who the heck could DH on this team? I guess you could put Luciano as DH, and you could put. They don't have a DH, do they?
That's not a 500 team in my mind.
No, it's not a good team. But I'm at the point where just play some of the younger guys, and if you can't sign free agents and make big trades, then you might as well play the young guys, right, Lou?
Yeah,
right?
I'm looking at the 40-man roster as of right now. It's not good. And then, when you look at the pitching, I'm just looking at the pitching, and we assume Snell's going to be gone. So you're going to have Webb, Ray.
Soto at DH. Encarnacion, DH.
I don't want Jordan Hicks as a starter.
Oh, no way. No way.
The problem with the Giants, they got a lot of pitchers that are sort of the same. They're not starters. They're sort of middle relief. And
they need to go out and either re-sign Snell or go sign Corbin Burns. You've got to have you've got to be able to put those guys together.
Yeah, I don't want openers anymore. Forget that crap.
Right. You guys want to see it?
And I've been saying it for 3 months. You got to get rid of some of this dead wood.
Want to see a cool photo?
Yeah, let's do it.
Look at the ump. Look at the ump's eyes.
Oh, with the homer?
Yeah.
His eyes look like Stanton.
It's like, that ball's gone.
Yeah.
That ball's gone.
That's called battling. How many foul balls was it before he hit it?
I don't know. It was about 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giants don't have anyone that can do that after 3 foul balls.
Yeah, the only guy they used to have was Brandon Belt. Brandon Belt was the guy. So, Lou, Yankees win.
Yeah, I was sort of upset. I lose my little wager on Cleveland. It happens. I didn't bet much. I had Cleveland winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I did a certain way. But, hey, one thing about this playoff baseball, first of all, and I wrote this on the chat, everyone's talking about baseball right now. I know they're talking about college football, but they're not really talking about NFL right now. Baseball has had a huge leap. You look at the ratings, are up like 25%. Baseball's on the map, where before it was dying, and
yep.
I mean, the Dodgers should win. I don't think they can lose both games at home, but it's baseball. Anything's happening.
Yeah.
And I think it's good because baseball needs all the help we can get.
Yeah, I think baseball
was getting better ratings than the MLB.
I think baseball would love this star-studded Dodgers Yankees. I don't know when I said it, but sometime in May, I said I think this looks like. I mean, my original pick was Dodgers or Phillies Orioles World Series, but I did say that I thought I could see a Yankees Dodgers series. And then again, I picked the Padres and I picked the Mets too. So I can't say that, but it sure looked like a Dodgers Yankees World Series way back. I just don't want that to happen.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing too is you brought up Philly. People forgot Philly had the second best record in baseball.
Yeah.
They're going to do whatever it takes. They realize they need another starter. So they're going to go after Snell. It's not that me and Dan are being negative that the Giants can't sign him.
Or they're going to go after Burns.
Eliminated. They have to see why they didn't win it.
They might go after Burns. They're going to go after one of them probably.
One of them, yeah.
How do you like our background? I could show you a little bit more. Pretty cool background, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Producer Ryan.
Only until the World Series starts.
What's that one?
Tonight only until the World Series
starts.
starts.
We'll see. Tomorrow night we may have to do a Dodger one. Let's hope not. Let's hope we don't have to do a Dodger one. So
you got to remember the World Series doesn't start for a while now.
Right.
So, you got to see is New York going to be able to, the Yankees, of course, going to be able to bounce back after not playing. I mean, I think it doesn't start until, is it a week from Tuesday? The 30th?
The World Series is next Friday.
Next Friday. Okay.
Yeah. Hey guys, want to thank you guys who've subbed.
How many are we at now?
Let's take a look, Lou. Where do you think we're at? Where are we at NorCal Sports Network? How many subs do we got? 2532 and climbing.
That's what I like.
Climbing. Yes. All right. Thank you, everybody. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Really hit the like on the video. It helps with the algorithms. And the more subs we get, the more we get pushed out. It helps. It's kind of a weird thing, but it actually, it's like the more they see you're a viable channel, they push it out to more people and more people see it, So if you guys hit that like button, we keep growing this channel. And yes, NBA basketball starts next week. We got a lot going this next week.
Yeah,
we got
week ahead. Big week. You got all
NBA basketball starting with the Warriors in Portland on Wednesday. You got the World Series starting next Friday. And then you've got next Sunday after tomorrow, you got Niners Cowboys. Sunday Night Football. This is going to be a really, really interesting time. This is a busy time of year. You got college football going. And you know what? We didn't even get into WNBA basketball. And you know what? We're not going to.
When is game 5? They don't even advertise it. Or is it over?
It's advertised all night long. Watching ACC football today, I had to see it like 80 times. It's like WNBA. You know what I put out?
Oh, it must be on one of their channels then, maybe.
Maybe. You know what I'll say about the WNBA? This is my only take on the WNBA. And I wrote a long discourse on it today, and I decided not to publish it. I was going to put it on X, and I thought I'll probably get crucified by all the wimps out there that'll come after me. It's called me a woman hater. I'm not a woman hater at all when it comes to sports. I like some women's sports. Here's my take on the WNBA, Lou. The men are faster, stronger, more athletic, jump higher, everything. And yet they play with a 10-foot rim. And they're about a foot taller than the women. The 3-point line is shorter for the NBA, for the women. It's shorter. You know what? The ball's smaller. The ball's lighter than the men's ball. Why are we playing with the same 10-foot hoop? Why don't they make the women's game a 9-foot hoop? Maybe an 8.5. I don't know. Make it 9-foot hoop. Maybe you'll see some athletic dunks, some putbacks. I watch little highlights of games, and I watch these women down low throwing bricks off the glass, and they can't shoot. How about a putback slam? Okay, that's all I'll say on the WNBA because I'm not watching it. Goodbye. Thank you. That's all I got to say. All right. Yeah. We've covered this this baseball. I mean, should we do a little Niner preview for tomorrow?
Sure. It's an exciting game. We'll see.
Have we got enough baseball in us? Yeah. So
yeah, I just wanted to say one thing. I don't know if you talked about any college football today.
Not too much. Cal, they just irritated me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was thinking more of the Georgia-Texas game.
Yeah, Georgia put it on them.
You know, the one thing about Georgia is that this game was the biggest game in Texas history at home. Georgia's done this before. They also had a whole bye of a week to work on Texas. They completely outclassed Texas. It was incredible. The other thing is, you got to see who Texas beat. They all say Texas' big win was at Michigan. Michigan today was horrible again. They're not even going to be 500. Okay.
No, they were the number one team last year.
You know, one of the things you got to remember is today, the worst thing that happened is you had one of the biggest games. The refereeing and this instant replay is hurting college football. Every play, they got to redo it again. In fact,
it's a 4-hour game.
Oh, today they had a play where it didn't even go to the upstairs. They had an interception, which was a hold, and then the student body threw probably 500 water bottles on. It was delayed 10 minutes. Then the referees changed their mind and changed the whole play. You know, if college football is going to be like this, it's getting hard to watch because I saw 2 other games today where every single play, it's the crown of the helmet. But when the guy's, you know, bringing the ball and he lowers his head, how can he be crowning to the helmet? They never call crowning on the offense. I just wanted to bring that up because it was such a big game, but it really hit a stall where it was bad. It was bad, you know, and I think, you know, they got to do something about it. And the best thing today is Alabama lost again. So now you can have a problem where if Alabama loses one more game, they can't go in the playoffs. So, you know, they designed the playoffs for 12 teams to make sure they can get as many SEC teams you can. But SEC this year isn't as good as usual. Alabama's not as good. So that's all I wanted to say about that.
Yeah. Well, let's do a quick Niner recap, and then we'll get out of here. We'll just go another 7 minutes.
And I was, you know, you had the exciting news where we're going to have a new tight end tomorrow.
Tight end or wide receiver?
Isn't he a tight end? I didn't think he was a wide receiver. Well, we drafted him as a tight end.
Who's that?
The gentleman that got shot.
Oh, no, Pearsall. He's a wide receiver. He's not even close to a tight end.
Oh, he played tight end for Florida.
No, he didn't. He's small.
Yeah.
Guy. No. He's not even close to a tight end. He's a 4'4" light weight guy. He's not heavy at all. He's like 185 or something. He was always a slot receiver, and it looked more like a tight end when slot.
He was in Florida
slot guy. Yeah, no tight end. Yeah. But yeah, Pearsall gets to play tomorrow. I think that's going to give the 49ers a little bit of a positive energy. Joel, just having him out there, it brings. I mean, I'm hoping that brings the team together. And, the Niners basically, if the Niners are going to win tomorrow, here's the key. They've got to not turn the ball over on offense. They got to play turnover-free football, and they need to control the ground game. It's hard to run on the Chiefs. Chiefs have an incredible defense, and it's going to be a very tough fight for the 49ers, but they can't abandon the run. If they can get 30 runs in the game and not turn it over, I think the Niners have a pretty good shot of winning. Otherwise, there's turnovers and they can't run the ball. It's going to be a long day. Going to be a long day.
And then what about our new kicker? Have you heard anything about him?
Yeah, Anders Carlson. He kicked for the Packers last year, missed that 41-yard field goal in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting. So we have someone we can rely on.
He was 27 of 33 last year. He does have a decent leg. He can hit him from the mid-50s, 54 range. He's pretty good inside the 40. Never missed a kick inside the 40, but he's like 4 of 8 from 40 to 49, and he was like 2 of – what was he? 2 of 5 or something like that, 50 plus.
Yeah, I was just very upset at the kickoffs last week. I mean, my God, the guy couldn't even get it toward the end zone. He was getting in the landing zone.
Yeah. So, this guy he didn't have a good leg. This guy will have a little better leg. He'll get it to the end zone. So it should be an interesting game, but they
got to start out good.
Yeah, got to start out good.
Yeah.
Mark Gray says, don't let Mahomes get loose. If the defense has a hold of him, get him down. Yeah. Let's see if some offensive holding calls get called against the Chiefs.
Yeah. I mean, last week at most, I probably had 3 against them, and they didn't call holding once.
I'm a little worried about the Chiefs picking on the linebacker Campbell, Devontae Campbell. He's slow. He doesn't cover well. He's one of the worst cover linebackers in football. And Andy Reid's going to go after him. He's had 2 weeks to plan. So I expect to see that happen. So we'll see how this thing turns out.
It's at least
let's see what Lakers running down mid. Do you think the Dodgers' way of winning is sustainable? They either score 20 and win or give up 20 and lose. Never seen a team this hot and cold before. Is it sustainable? They only have to win 5 more games. They've got a potential 9 games left in the season, or they could have 5 games left.
They just got to be 1 game over 500.
Yeah, they just got to. They got to be. They got to. Well, they got to have to finish. Yeah.
Well, yeah. As long as they don't lose 2 in a row.
As long as they don't win 1 tomorrow and then lose 4 to the Yankees, that's 1 game. Well, that wouldn't be 1 over 500, would it? Yeah, they need to. The Dodgers have surprised me with their pitching. The fact that they have been able to shut down teams, not giving up any runs at this late of the season, and their bullpen has not been that great. So I don't know. I kind of think that who knows? I don't know what to think, Lou. All I know is I hope it's a good game. I hope it's not an 8-0 blowout again, but it's going to be interesting. I think the Mets have something going for them, some kind of belief.
Yeah, we've been saying, and I love for it to go to 7. The pressure be all on the Dodgers.
Yeah.
How the hell did you guys blow a 3-1 lead?
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. So we'll know. We'll be back on tomorrow night, guys. We'll do a little wrap up tomorrow night, probably about 8:30, and I think that should do it for us. And Dan, Lou, I was rooting for the Guardians since they haven't won since 1948. Yeah, Marcus, we were too. Dang, wish I had the big C in the background. You know what I would have put on here if the Guardians won? I would have put in the background Chief Wahoo. I would have put Chief Wahoo as the background. That would have been cool. Well, Lou, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
I'm just hoping tomorrow after a big Niner win, if I'm going to do anything, have a little celebration with some yogurt. That's what I would think of.
You know what? Yogurt would be really good to have. You know what? And they are open tomorrow. And I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Yogurtshack.
Yeah.
Give Yogurtshack a call.
Doesn't always have to be booze. Nothing better than nice yogurt.
Yeah, nice yogurt. You know, pick your cup of yogurt, go over there and fill it up. And then you can mix and match all kinds of flavors of yogurt if you want in the cup. And then take over to the bar area for toppings and load as many toppings as you want. You do pay by the ounce.
Unlimited toppings. You can do as many as you can fit in the bowl.
Yep. You pay for it by the ounce, but it is unlimited. And you know what? If you join a member of NorCal Sports for $5 a month, that's it. You know what? You don't even have to maintain the membership. Just for joining, we're going to give you a coupon for $5. How many are we going to give? One of these, Lou?
Now you get two, don't you?
That's right. You get two. How many is 5 times 2?
That's $10 worth.
$10 worth of yogurt coupons at the Yogurt Shack and all that for just.
And Dan, we just tell them we got it from you or NorCal Sports Network. I don't want to be coming in with some coupon and get questioned.
It will say on here. It will say to who we're giving this out to from Dan Cucimilio, NorCal Sports Network.
Nothing better than a Sunday with a little yogurt. Celebrate.
Yeah. So come on, let's see some memberships. And where are we at with subs? Hey, look at that. Since we started talking, we has added 2 more subs, Lou.
There you go.
Look at that. The network that won't quit growing. Right there. 2534. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We like to bring you the best content we can. We got you covered, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, some hockey. This is not just a one-trick pony, okay? This isn't just a Giants station only, okay? It's called NorCal Sports Network. It's not called Giants Sports Network, okay? We cover it all.
Say the Mets win tomorrow. Right? For next week, we're going to have Game 7. We'll have a recap of Game 7. And we're going to talk about the Warriors opener. And if there's Giants news, we're going to talk about the Giants news.
And we'll cover whatever's going on in sports
that
affects Bay Area sports. And we'll cover the national scene. We like sports. Will Dan talk Sharks? You bet we'll talk some Sharks. We're going to even talk Kings, guys. We've got some Kings fans in here. We're going to bring in I'm going to bring in a network of guys during basketball season, and we'll do some Warriors post games. In fact, we'll do all 82 post games for the Warriors, but we'll do some Kings post games as well. Okay. I'm going to have some college basketball coaches join us. We'll have Frank Red joining us. We'll get some guys out here that talk baseball. We'll even have, you know who we're going to get, Lou?
Talk to me.
Who is known as the greatest basketball coach ever? Who's the granddaddy of basketball? Who's known as the architect of basketball?
Well, did he coach locally?
He did it.
Okay. Did he coach in the WCAC?
He coached in the Pac-8.
He coached in the Pac-8. So now you got my interest. Is he from Marin?
I'm not sure exactly where he's from, to be honest, but he's no longer with us.
We're talking Pac-8, so that goes back. That's, of course, before the Utah and Colorado came in. So that goes Cal, Stanford. Has he coached for 2 teams in the Pac-8?
I'll have to look. I can tell you this. He coached the Olympics.
He coached the Olympics.
Let me see who else he coached. I'll give you a little hint.
Who do you guys think it is? Help me out. Who is a coach that Dan might have on? He coached in the Pac-8.
He coached at Cal. He coached at USF.
Is his initials DB?
No, it's not Dan Bongino.
No, not Dan Bongino.
No, I mean Dan Belawami.
Dan
Belawami. I mean, yeah. Okay. I'll tell you this.
Phil Jackson.
He's no longer with us.
Oh, he's no longer with us.
He's no longer with us. We're not talking about. He's considered America's basketball guru. Okay.
And did he help? I think he helped the centers. I'm trying to think what his name was.
Let's see if anybody else has got
And then
him.
he actually, I think he didn't he create the Yale motion? And he coached at
people in the chat guessing.
Did he coach at Sacramento, the Kings?
No. This would be before the Kings became Sacramento.
He didn't coach the Kings as a coach. Okay,
he coached the San Diego Rockets until they were sold to Houston.
San Diego Rockets, my God.
Yeah.
Were you born when he coached?
He was also general manager of the Lakers. He was instrumental in trading for star center Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from the Bucks. He served as director of player development for the NBA. He retired from his job as Lakers general manager in 1976 to spend more time with his ailing wife. Considered America's basketball guru, we're talking Pete Newell. And we're going to get Pete Newell Jr. Okay? Pete Newell Jr. is got many, many great stories. And he is a big, big basketball guy as well. And we're going to learn a lot from Pete Newell Jr. So we'll get him on. So it will be fun. But
I was thinking of another coach. But yeah, I know Pete Newell.
Pete Newell was considered the great.
Yeah, he helped the big men.
Yeah. So he was Pete Newell was a great coach, great basketball man.
Yeah, they have that tournament, the Pete Newell Challenge or Pete Newell tournament. Yeah,
it's called it is called the Pete Newell's Big Man Camp.
Big Man, yeah.
Yeah. So guys, we're gonna wrap up here. So we got a lot coming here at NorCal Sports.
Exciting week ahead. Exciting week.
Really appreciate you guys joining. Thank you for being with us. Hit that like and subscribe button. Patronize our sponsors, Chapman Law Group and Yogurtshack. What else we got? We want Cyrus too. Cyrus Satsas. You know what? We can reach out to Cy maybe. Cy does a good job over at his new YouTube channel, Golden Days. I think it's Golden Days, like Daze. Yeah, check out Cy over there. He does a good job on the Warriors coverage. So what else do we got here? I think that's it. Dan versus Cyrus, Hell in a Cell. No, hey, everything's cordial between Cy and I, as far as I know. Yeah, as far as on my end, and I think it is his too. I think we've been on.
I don't think Dan knows what Hell in the Cell is. Dan doesn't know that. He's not a WCW fan.
Oh, is that wrestling?
He's not even sure what For Life means. He doesn't know what NWO is. Dan only goes after real sports.
Bring in JD, Ron. We will try to do that. I have reached out to JD. I will do it again. Okay. Niner Trump says Ricky Pearsall is going to shine tomorrow afternoon. Let's hope so.
Yeah,
let's hope so, Niner Trump.
Patience.
Let's hope so. All right, let me get to kick on the music here, and we shall get out of here. Guys, thanks for joining. Again, the New York Yankees are on their way back to the World Series. baseball's most.
Two biggest payrolls have a shot to meet.
Baseball's biggest World Series appearance by team is the New York Yankees, and they're back in it. They're back in it for the first time since 2009. New York's going nuts. You know what's crazy? We could have a New York World Series, all New York World Series if it happens, and a Trump rally in New York City at Madison Square Garden at the same time. Now that would be
crazy.
That would be dramatic. That would be dramatic. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining. Appreciate you being here. Hit the like and subscribe button. We'll see you tomorrow night. Go Niners!